10 days of riding. Now day 12. I think it's day 12. It's beautiful. I'm in the vineyard where I'm staying. They do tours and stuff here. I'm going to go on the tour later on. I'm going to drink the wine, but I think it's a 16th century vineyard. So I thought it'd be worth going on the tour. I should see a group of tourists walk past me. Only like handful is being shown around. So you're kind of a little bit on display here, but the rest of the time, yesterday, nobody here. And as you've seen by the previous video, I've just made the epic journey to the supermarket. Incredible little supermarket. I nearly missed it. It was tiny. I asked the lady, and she's like, it's just there. And I get inside there and find the guy speaks perfect English. And no, I met an English guy in there working on the. He said he was working on the Formula 1 racing team or something. I don't know. Circuit around here or some testing ground. So there we are. Day 2 is sitting in the sun, and hopefully I've got another day, because I'm not moving from here till Monday. It's now Saturday. And the plan, as was always, was to stay here, keep off the roads at the weekend, and then start cracking west to Segovia, and then slowly towards Portugal this coming week. I'm sure there'll be more videos from here. Difficult to find. Probably better on a donkey than a really great big triumph motorcycle, but it's cool. Well, I'm on the massive, this massive journey from basically the Mediterranean across the Atlantic, going across Spain, heading towards Zaragoza at the moment, where I'm staying tonight in a hotel. Well, I've stopped again. I had to eat something really. It was really weird because I just crossed the meridian line, which is actually symbol. There's a symbol, an actual. It's not a bridge; it's a line. It's like a big steel curved girder that goes across the road, which is the Greenwich meridian line. So yeah, it was really weird because as I passed it, I just kind of like hit a hot wall, which was really lovely. I was wearing my complete waterproof outfit, which I put on some 100k back because I thought I was going to get really wet, but no, it's I'm on the plains of Spain now, and on light, the saying, it rains, it's not raining, it's extremely warm. In fact, it's very, very nice. Probably about 28, 30 degrees. I don't have a thermometer on this bike, so I have no idea really, but it's warm and it's very nice. So I've got about another 2 hours to go to this stop in the middle of the desert. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's going to be very interesting, I think. I'm really looking forward to just kind of getting into some nice countryside, again, because I've said it before. The plains of Spain are basically just nothing. Well, I suppose if you're an agriculturalist, then they're great, but agriculture, factories, big factories. So I'm just sure I'm about 15 miles from Zaragoza, and then I'll head off towards Segovia. Just an update. Nice weather, very nice weather. Okay, I made it. 400k today. And I've just realised that tomorrow's trip is 500k. Who thought this country was so big? It's massive. And that was coming from Barcelona, heading towards the Jura River, which is kind of my goal, really, to go to the Jura. Which is a bit weird because I've just come to this place called Toledo in Spain. It's kind of on a line with Soria and north of Madrid. And I've just been told that this is the source of the Jura River, which is like incredible. I'm so like pleased because I'm going to the Jura, which is massive, and I've stumbled across the source, which is incredible. So I'm delighted. I'm not delighted about 500 kilometers tomorrow. That's a long way. So what's that? 6 5s are 35, 350 miles tomorrow. I don't do mileage like that, really. 350 miles. I know it didn't sound a lot, but I did get buffeted big style today on the bike. I have to say that the plains of Spain really did throw the wind at me today. I really got beaten about. I was hanging on for dear life. Oh, and also I seem to keep making mistakes. So I've done 3 mistakes this trip so far, which could have been catastrophic. Mistake number 1: got off the bike, didn't put the side stand down, bike fell over. Mistake number 2, nobody knows about this one yet. Put my silk, I have a silk like balaclava thing I put on. Just keeps my hair out of the way, and I put my helmet on. Put my silk on, drove off without my helmet. For about a mile. Didn't realise I didn't have my helmet on. And then today, put the sheepskin on after the threat of rain had gone. Stopped in a lay-by, and it was really, really windy, so the sheepskin was blowing, but no problem. Got on the bike, started riding down the water route, and saw something flapping. It was bumped by my leg. Leaned down and just touched it, unfortunately grabbed it, and it was the sheepskin about to depart the bike. So that was 3 things that I have done. Let's hope that's the end of it. Let's hope that. Anyway, I'm here, Toledo. Beautiful little hotel. I think it has 5 rooms. It's absolutely stunning. The village is gorgeous, and I will take some pictures tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm going to Segovia, which, if you don't know about Segovia, well, it's awesome. It's an awesome area. But unfortunately, as I say, I have got about a 500k trip, so to get to my new stop, and I've got 2 days stop there before I enter the Jura properly. So what time I'll have to spend filming and doing in Segovia tomorrow is a bit doubtful, but we'll see. I do what we can. I'm here for the night. I booked dinner, I booked breakfast, and hopefully tonight the mosquitoes won't bite like they have done for the last 2 nights. Yeah, cool. Catch you all later. Well, this morning I've decided to stay in Toledo. Basically, I just didn't really fancy another 500k ride today. So I thought I'd stick around the village. There's nothing here, and there's nothing open. In fact, I can't even find any people. There are lots of houses, but there's 1 car parked here. Everything is kind of locked up. And by one of the old churches, there's 2 big churches here. And by one of them, I'm going to put some pictures on, because it is a lovely old place, this, and sort of walk around it and see what I can find. It's a beautiful day, by the way. So I've had to rechange my plans slightly, just rejig them. I was staying 2 nights at my next stop, but I've now jigged that to 1 night. Because basically I didn't fancy riding today. Yesterday in that wind was really hard. And today there is no wind, bizarrely, but I still thought I'd spend another night in this hotel, which is it's fine. I had it to myself last night, but I believe there's some French people coming tonight. So yeah, Tejado, or Tejado, depending on what side of the fence you sit, I suppose. But look, it's just empty. There is nobody in this town. Bizarre. Well, I made it to Avila. It's been a long ride this morning, a long ride, and as you saw, or you will see, I popped into Segovia. I haven't been there for many years. This famous Roman aqueduct, and of course everything's changed from we were here many years ago. Everything's updated, and fortunately now there are great facilities here, and one of the great facilities that I'm sitting at is McDonald's. It's the first one. My God, I'm so looking forward to some chips. So I'm going to eat this now, and then I've got to crack on and get to where I'm heading, which is still about another 100k, 120k. So yeah, dinner first. Well, I've climbed up this massive great hill, on the bike to my accommodation. It's only got it for one night because I didn't come yesterday because I just didn't fancy the mileage. But it was a long ride today. I'll tell you a bit more about that later, but first of all, I'm going in here right behind me for a swim, so see you in a minute. Right, I've only got this place for one night because I opted not to take the second night, which I did actually have booked, because I didn't really fancy 2 days on the bounce of 500k. But this place is amazing. I'm just going to show you the view. No battery. Hope it's still working. That's the view. Oh my God, those are cherries. Look at those cherries on that tree. I can't get to them. But look at those cherries. Well, this is lovely. I mean, this was a hell of a place to get to on my bike again, up streets that you wouldn't normally take a cruiser, up and up and up the mountain. So I finally came to the area where the accommodation is, and then trying to find a piece of ground suitable to put the bike on without it falling over because everything's on a slope. But I'm pretty sure okay now. Getting it out tomorrow morning might be a bit interesting. But this is just heaven. It's about 40 degrees in the sun, but under here it's nice and cool. It's lovely.